Name's Jessica. If you have been following our Facebook page, then you've probably seen some of my typing work, but you haven't actually seen me yet. So, hello, I do exist. I thought this first video would be a great opportunity to discuss the inner flame topic that I brought up in a couple previous posts. The first being the 5 pebbles of protection, using it as a way to prepare yourself before entering the water and selecting the pebbles, and then as a way to protect and heal yourself as an empath. This meditation is a wonderful way to banish and repel negative inner negativity, to heal yourself, and to potentially increase your power. And if you practice it uh, long enough, and if you um, are able to master it, you can maintain this light for long periods of time. And in that case, it could work as a protection barrier. Um, but I would not use it unless you have mastered it and can engulf your entire self in a blinding white light. I would not use it as a thought protection barrier. Like Tanner had said in a previous post, those with mind magic would be able to break through it and into your mind. Unless you are able to master it, then still those with strong enough magic, they could break through, but you could at least blind them enough to make it hard for them to see, or have such white light to where it makes them ill to be in there. So, like I said, it's great for repelling negativity, healing yourself, and potentially increasing your power. I wouldn't put total stock in it as a thought protection barrier, but if you're able to master it and work long enough, uh, then you could. Um, Sorry about that. There was a bunch of kids that just went by. I'm at a park. Uh, should have anticipated that. Anyways, I think I was saying, if you're able to master it and really create a blinding light, then you could potentially use it as a protection barrier. That is just not what I would intend, especially the beginner, to use it for. Um, I discovered this meditation whenever I was just a wee witchling. I was 13 years old, and what's the first thing that you do whenever you start as a practitioner? You meditate. So this was a really wonderful meditation for me whenever I was young, and I feel like it has helped me grow as an individual and as a witch, especially as a white witch, because I've talked about before how we're children of light, and I work so much with light that I feel like creating and manipulating and growing this inner light has really helped me all the more. So I'm going to begin kind of describing it. The simplicity of the initial meditation, I'm going to try not to butcher it. You're going to find your solar plexus. And your solar plexus is in your core. If you need a map of the chakra alignment, I suggest using it, especially in the beginning. Before you begin the meditation, or whenever you begin the meditation, take some time just to clear your thoughts and to breathe. Don't time yourself. Because whenever you start timing yourself, you lose sight of what you're doing. So give yourself ample amount of time to do this. Whenever I started, I was 13, so I had a bedtime. I would start doing it around bedtime. Um, Clear your thoughts and do lots of deep breathing, and then imagine in your solar plexus a candle. The candle can be whatever color speaks to you. Um, for the beginner who has absolutely no idea what color speaks to them, I would suggest white, because white is just kind of like overall purity protection. It's kind of a good go-to. And then you're going to give that candle flame. It's going to start as a little flicker, kind of like a little ember. And then with each breath you take, excuse me, with each breath you take, that flame is going to grow and grow and grow. And I want it to keep growing with each breath you take until it engulfs your torso. And then start moving it down your arms to your fingertips. And then down your legs to your toes. I want the very last place that this light reaches to be the top of your head, to your very crown. And that's it. With each breath you take, you're going to grow this light until it engulfs your entire body and creates a white bubble of light, or whatever color speaks to you. Because just because I'm a white witch doesn't mean that white witches are the only ones that can do this. Dark witches can do it too. And maybe their colors will be different. It's you personalize it to whatever it is going to be for you. It's creating this light, this power within you. And this power is going to radiate. And if you practice this over time, you can maintain this light for long periods of time. If you continue practicing and you master it, you can maintain this light for long periods of time, to where it's just constantly radiating. You may make some people sick around you, especially people with ill intent. If you're radiating this white healing light, they're not going to want to be around you because you're going to make them sick, um, which isn't a bad thing for you. But anyways, and so the initial meditation, you're just creating and growing this light. Now, after you have mastered this initial meditation, you can start incorporating different visions into the meditation. And maybe sometime in the future, I will do another video about incorporating visions into meditations. I know Tanner had talked about it with one of his posts. He may be better at explaining how to do that than me, since I'm new at this whole hey, face you and explain things. Pretty good whenever I have time to think and write things out. But whenever you put me on the spot like this, I don't really know. Anyways. Sorry, I had to get away from the kids. They came back. Okay, anyways, what did we talk about? I think we talked about it. The initial meditation is just so simple. So, but I find that it is really beneficial as healing you and increasing your power. Just focusing on something like that can make the world of difference. Uh, so I hope it helps. I hope I didn't butcher this first video too bad. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.